pinch punch, almost first of the month. Okay, it's a little after, but it's that time again where the data from what people were searching for the whole of last month, for the month of July, is out. So we know what people were trending, what trending things people were searching for. So we're going to dig into the data. I have no idea what's there, but usually we find some little nuggets. I'm going to show you how to drill down into the data, what you can learn from it, how you can use these top trends. And I will be using my eRank expert account to do this. You can do this on most subscription levels. You can even do this on a free eRank account. Although you see a little less data, but it's still all possible. So let's get over there and have a look. So if you're wanting to see the trends, first of all, if you've got your shop connected, you do see a trending in your category. A lot of my items are bookmarks just now, so I'm seeing Interview with a Vampire was trending number 1. Love it. I used to read that series of books when I was way younger, and I've seen the latest TV show, actually quite good. But we want to go to trends, monthly trends, to have an idea of the monthly trends, like the name says. Let's hide the sidebar to get more looks. And I'm just going to look at we do the top 20, and then we're going to dig into something a bit more. Wow, a lot of my colleagues we were all talking about what is it with Bruno Mars trending just now. And we can't figure it out at the minute, not really. Basically, Taylor Swift has been trending for like a couple of years now, on and off with her massive tour. But, Bruno Mars, we believe, is about to release an album, but whoever is doing the promotion for that is doing good if they're getting buyers to search so much for Bruno Mars. If anyone has seen anything to say why the top 3 most searched terms on Etsy were Bruno Mars. Have you seen his Etsy show doing something on the homepage? I have no idea. And by quite a long way, 136,000 searches, 124, 121. Run the Jewels, that's Bruno Mars as well, isn't it? So the first thing that isn't Bruno Mars is at number 5. And if we have a look, there was nobody was searching. These are like brand new, baby new search terms, which usually is I spy an Etsy. So let's ignore them, because Bruno Mars will be trademarked, IP, copyright, whatever it is. Very unlikely you can touch that kind of stuff without a license. Very unlikely you're going to get a license. So let's have a look. The first thing is wall art. Wall art is always doing well. Have we dug it? I know what I want to dig into. I was going to say, have we dug into that? Shall we do it? But let's not yet. Because number 6, dorm, and I'm seeing a lot of people talking about the dorm trends. This is people going back to school, back to college, and needing to decorate their dorm rooms. Interestingly enough, could that work into wall art as well? Could these both be the same kind of thing? I think so. I know when I went away to uni, we all had, there was this poster shop that was ubiquitous across the UK, and everybody had a poster or two from the shop. I remember my partner at the time had, my boyfriend, I wouldn't call them partners way back then, but my boyfriend at the time had that one of the tennis player scratching her bum. That everybody had that. I had Tigger, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. But anyway, so can wall art be used to unblandify a dorm room? Are stickers useful for people going back to school and uni? Stickers have been in the top 10 more or less for as long as I remember looking at these things. Oh, and Halloween is on the uptick. I've seen people asking, is it too late to post my Halloween things? It is not too late to post your Halloween things. It's not too late to post them so long as you've got time to ship them. But it's good to get in as early as you can to get the early bird shoppers and to get in before everybody else is listed. If it still doesn't hurt to get in. If you list stuff when the busy's happening, what can happen is your brand new listing gets a little boost in search for a short time. So if it's seen, it can still take off. You are definitely not too late to think about Halloween and to start listing for Halloween. I should do some Halloween stuff and launch them like next month just to prove this. I might even think of that. Let me know what you think. Number 9, can't touch this. Trump. Well, this is not political. I just find it hilarious. In certain areas of the UK, Trump is another word used for farting, passing gas. So you could use Trump as a funny gag fart t-shirt, but not based on the human being that has the name. Rings. All these jewelry ones are hot, so people are super looking for jewelry type things again. But we've dug into jewelry. I want to do dorm. But good to know, rings, jewelry, keychain, and earrings are popular. These are all ones that can be. Jewelry is not saturated. There is a lot of sellers for jewelry. That is very true. But at 10, 11, 13, and 14, jewelry is very searched for. And at the end of the day, people who buy rings don't all buy the exact same rings. That is an overarching category. You can be a niche in that and still do remarkably well. But poster, does poster fit in with wall art and in dorms? And yep, there's another good one. Home decor, again, a lot of the articles I'm seeing are talking about all the things like just fun throw cushions, rugs, wall hangings, all sorts of things that people can take away to their dorm room to make it a little personal touch of them. So all good things. T-shirt declining in popularity considering we're in the middle of summer. So perhaps the bubble's bursting a little on that, or perhaps people are learning to search for more broad terms, because T-shirt doesn't tell you who's it for, what style do you like. Maybe you would be searching, people would be searching more specifically for funny T-shirt or T-shirt about this kind of thing, or capybara T-shirt. Another interesting one, birth flower. This one, actually, I spotted Etsy sent out a mail out saying, do you know what your birth flower is? And when you click on the call to action, that takes you to a search page populated as if you'd searched for the word birth flower. So this does mean 40,000 people, when they saw that email, clicked on the call to action. Let's do this just now. I just want to check something to see, because I am sure that is where the majority of the searches are coming from, because before that mail out, 60 people were searching for it. So now more people, people aren't searching, they click the call to action. Oh, yeah, so Etsy didn't do too terrible, because the people, what I was wondering, maybe not Jan. I might need you with extra data here. Jan works for eRank and gets all of this. I was going to say the click-through rate is pretty good, but it's not. Well, we just have to go with the data that we've got here, basically. But yeah, so I don't know how many people clicked through. Like, we're doing an average click-through rate, so it's divided by the months. Yeah, okay, ignore me. I haven't had enough sleep, clearly. So Etsy's not doing bad with a 93% click-through rate. Basically, so what that means is, of the people that hit the call to action button, which basically said, what's your birth flower, it took them to a page populated as if you'd searched for the word birth flower. So it's not telling you what your birth flower is. So I would see that as a slightly misleading call to action. But 93% of people then went on to click on listings that they saw there. So Etsy did good. And yeah, the other thing I meant to mention there, they must have been pushing it hard in France, or French people are interested in birth flower. That is interesting. Cool to see anyway. But yeah, so keep an eye out for what Etsy's talking about on the homepage. Keep an eye out for what they send in mail outs, because if you click on it and see what it what it looks like the search was, it will show the search bar populated with the word. Then you can see what people will be clicking on, and if it's a good keyword, you might be able to slip in, last minute and get noticed there if it's relevant for your items. It's likely, we'll keep an eye out on it, but I bet you that peaks like this often go away as quickly as they appeared. But still interesting. Number 18, women's clothing. Again, dropping from the peak at Christmas time, but still holding strong. Shirt, holding more steady than t-shirt. Yeah, shirt might overtake t-shirt sometime soon. And then men's clothing taking up the behind Trump shirt. I see that. So yeah, politics always interesting with the searches. I will say don't touch any of it with the barge pole, because they can come after you for IP. Trump, Camilla, everybody owns their own likeness as a public figure. Or at least make sure you know the laws behind all of it. But I want to look into Dorm, because this is, it's wait, what, 3-4 times the number of searches that it's usually got. I am sure Etsy is featuring that on the front page. But it's still, people are interested in dorm type stuff. Did I click on that? I think I did. Yeah, so let's have a look. Yeah, as you can see, this has been hot over the past week. So Etsy's still showing it, whatever they're showing it. It's been way hotter than it was before. So that just gives us the idea for a start. What are stuff? People are searching for things that they can put into a dorm room. That's good to know. They were searching last year. That's still good. Competition is huge. So just basing your entire shop on the word dorm and thinking you're going to hit the dorm searches, not too great. Interesting that the UK is quite high, because we don't tend to even use the word dorm, so I'm guessing. Shall we check this? Let's check this. Go to the main page of Etsy. Oh, for goodness sake. My computer loads things up looking funny. Yeah, there we go. Back to school is right at the top. Back to school made special. So if we click on this, what is it showing us? I'm trying to see anything that, uni room furnishing, uni room decor. So I click on this. What is it going to show? There we go. So I clicked on uni room decor, and you can see here it's populated the words dorm decor. So this is showing as a search for dorm decor. And it's not bad, because it means that people have had to choose to click through. They've said, oh, I'm interested in this, and they've clicked through. So they're not necessarily searching for dorm decor, but it looks like they are. So I think if you're in other countries, I'm searching in the UK, obviously. If you're in other countries, this can be even more interesting, because less people will have this exactly as the keywords that they were aiming for, because people in the UK don't use these keywords. So maybe, throw in a couple of these keywords. Can't hurt. Etsy's just showing it on the page just now. So yeah, that clicked the wrong one there. Yes, here's the dorm one. So yeah, in the UK we don't use that word. Maybe use that word in your UK listings. Or if you ship to the UK, don't be afraid to use these words, because Etsy's using them on our behalf. So already interesting for sure. But yeah, we know that spike is due to Etsy, but it's due to Etsy because people are searching for this kind of thing just now. Now, if we go down to the keyword ideas, and I want to click by search trend. So what we're doing now is filtering by what was popular last month. And as we know, wall art and dorm were super popular. And this is popular within the related tags that listings that are ranking for dorm are also using, and the similar things that customers are using. I can narrow down more with these things, but usually there's plenty here. So we already know dorm, wall art, home. Now, personalised, always interesting on Etsy if it's something that you can personalise. So, yeah, I mean, just looking at this, can you do a custom made dom wall decor it's decor, so it's wall art, it's for the home? You can sort of hit all of these trending things right now. So we've got an idea of some kind of poster for students. Interesting. Dorm storage, probably, unless you already have storage that could be that you hadn't thought of naming as dorm storage, I wouldn't dive into making something because it will take the time to get it made. But if you can change something, not a lot of competition. This is in the US we're looking at. Not a lot of competition, and quite a lot of people are searching or clicking through from something that Etsy said. So if you have something that could be useful storage, and think what would be the most useful for college students, beer fridges, but perhaps cheaper flat pack, build it yourself, but cheaper, but funky, stylish desks, that kind of thing. Perhaps look into that. Of course, back to school fits in with all of this as well. So for the dorm as well, they're going away, but they also need stationery still. You need pens. You need, now Etsy, we're allowed to do gift boxes now. Gift box for going back to school. Dorm room gift box. I would much prefer to be thinking things like planner stickers to help you get through your college work day. Bathroom, well, yeah, you need bathroom items as well, of course. Printable wall art and posters, absolutely. Yeah, even, and what did I say? Pillows and things. Let's look for the things that stand out. I think we've got an idea that anything that small, relatively small, lightweight, useful for a student, and we're talking somebody who's probably away from home for the first time, are going to be in a very bland room that they'll want to personalize with probably cheap, fun, funky things, or useful things for people if they're having to cook for the first time. I mean, new dorm kitchen set, whatever, toiletries set. Good luck, new stationery set for, older, like young adults. Name sign for your dorm room. Wedding sign, that really shouldn't be together. But people put tags for everything. Coquette. Don't know. I'm going to have to check that. But let's look for things that have surprisingly low. Coastal cowgirl. Yeah, the cowgirl trend was supposed to be trending this year, but I've not seen, or what was it, sort of ranch style. Coastal cowgirl is a nice mashup of two things. You're coming in from your beach holiday. Cool. Custom tapestry. That is interestingly low competition for quite steady searches all year. I don't hate custom tapestry if that's something you can make. Now, whether people are willing to pay enough, depending on what people even consider as a tapestry, is different in different countries and cultures, but interesting. Back to college gift. Now, I'm not sure, it's very soon when people are going back, so might be a little late to be able to get things put up unless you can ship very, very quickly or it's digital. But it's definitely one to remember. But yes, don't hate them. Definitely some ideas. Preppy room decor. Yes, it's relatively high competition, but we're getting ideas. Trendy wall art. Are these terms you can use? Trendy, preppy. I assume those two things are opposite. I don't think preppy people were trendy, but that's my understanding. Dom, 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 dorm wall art. So we said wall art and dorm was trending. So quite often people search for a combination of the things. And dorm prints, I think, if you do any kind of wall art and you haven't snuck in somewhere for something that could look a bit studenty, if you haven't got something, maybe just give it a try. Don't bet your shop on it. Don't start a shop based on it. You'll likely only have a very short window, but worth a try. Um, Laser cuts things and 3D design things still popular. Wall decor dorm, yeah. So if you have dorm decor wall, any combination of those will get seen for everything, so you don't need to go for all of them. Custom dorm, again, you don't want to just go for a custom dorm, but custom dorm wall art, custom dorm decor, all these kind of things would make you relevant for this. Flags, yeah, why not? Check what's IP allowed, but I think Dome Wazoo. I love random searches. Anyway, I hope that gives you some ideas. That's certainly very interesting. And I think dorm things, I know we've pulled out wall art quite a lot here and that, but I think dorm things is certainly an interesting category, one to think of for next year if it's something that you have to make things for. But hey, there's no harm in bunging a couple of tags in, for items that might work for it. And yeah, if you do gift boxes, which is allowed on Etsy now, again, that's not a horrible idea. Who better to get a gift box of thoughtful things that might be needed is people going away to a dorm for a first time, because they probably don't have anything. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that helps. If at anything else, it gives you an idea of the thinking that goes behind it. It's not just seeing these are the top trending keywords, this is what you have to do. It's saying, here are the trending keywords. What could we do with them? What ideas does that spark in our mind? Anyway, I hope that helps, and see you next time.